Hi everyone, this is Steve Johnson, and in this tutorial video I want to show you how you can use Google Classroom to collect students' Google drawings into one spreadsheet and then view all those drawings in the one spreadsheet, so you don't have to click on every single link to a student's drawing. That sounds like a mouthful, but I think that you'll find this tutorial helpful to show you how you can easily manage the drawings that are shared with you from students. So the first thing you do in order to start this process is create a form. So I have a Google form here. The Google form is just entitled Google Drawing Practice Form Tutorial, and I have one question. You can see by me clicking the edit button that it says please enter the URL for your Google drawing here, and then I have the question type as text because I want the student to be able to paste a URL to his or her Google drawing in the live form. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to collect the URL link for this particular Google form. So I'm going to click on Send Form. I'm going to shorten the URL that's right there because it shortens it for me and because it highlights it for me. And I'm going to click Control-C to copy the URL. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Google Classroom. All right, I have this demo account set up with one student. It's just a fake demo account for a student, and I'm going to create an account or an assignment right now. I'm going to click the plus sign. I'm going to click on Create Assignment. I'm just going to entitle this Google Drawings Assignment, and I'll just give it a description. I'll actually write the what I want the student to do. Please copy the URL for your Google drawing in this form. Okay. The due date is the next day. Unless it's Friday, then by default the due date is Monday. I can always change that if I want to. And I can't actually go to my Google Drive and share the form by clicking here. Usually you can click here and then choose, the document or file that you want to share with the students. But look at this. I'm going to click on the form and click Add, and it says, oops, you can't do that. So the way to share a Google form in Classroom is by clicking on the link and then Control-V. You got to paste it with Control-V. And I already copied the link, if you remember from earlier. So I'm going to do Control-V now and paste it. There it is, and now I have to click Add. So I have my title, I have the directions, I have the due date, and I have the link to the Google form. I'm going to click Assign. Okay, perfect. So my one demo student has received this assignment in the Google Classroom account. So I'm going to go to that demo student right now, and it says the stream was updated. So I am now in the student side of things. The student can paste the Google Drawing URL link by clicking here, or he or she can click on Open and click on the link here. Okay, great. Here's the Google form. So the Google drawing that the student is working on, here's a little pretend one right here. Let's say, they had to answer a question that was like a word problem, and they have to visually represent that word problem. Or maybe it's about 4 characters, and they have to write text here about 4 different characters. Google Drawings are great because you can use it for so many different things. Even if it's just an infographic explaining information from social studies or science or whatever, it's a great way for students to explain themselves in a visual way, and they can use text too if they want to. So great tool. Here's how you share this Google Drawing if you're a student. You go to File, and you're going to go to Publish to the Web. Now you have to publish this Google Drawing to the web in order to get the URL to share with the teacher. So the student will click Publish. Are you sure you want to publish? Yes. And there's the link right there. So again, I'm going to click on Control-C, copy it. I'm going to go to the form that the teacher shared, because I'm now pretending to be the student. I'm going to click right here and click on Control-V, paste it, and then click Submit. Okay. So now the student's done with his or her assignment, so that's great. The student will then go back to Classroom and mark this assignment as done. Mark is done, mark is done. All right, the student side of things is done. I'm going to go back to the teacher side of things. And you can see that within here, it just changed to 1 done, 0 not done, because the student has turned it in. So that's great. Okay, now, as you may or may not know, all responses for Google Forms go to a Google Sheet. Here is the Google Sheet that corresponds to the Google form. You can see that the timestamp is here of when the student supplied this link, and here is the URL link. So I'm going to click on this box right here, and I'm going to click on this line right here. I'm going to double click on it actually, and whenever you do that, it opens up the cells to be the width of whatever's in them, which is really helpful. Okay, the next thing that we want to do is we're going to want the image to be shown in this column right here. All right. The way that you do that is you use something called a formula, and the formula we're going to use today is the equal sign and then the word image. All right. After you type that, you want to type in a parenthesis and then type on the cell on which you'd want to see the picture. So I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to click in a parenthesis and then enter. As you can see, the student's picture is really small, but there it is. The way that I can make this bigger is I could go over here to the row, pull down, and you can see that the picture is now bigger and able to be seen. Now, let's say you have a ton of student responses, right? You could click on each of those links and view the Google Doc or view the Google drawing separately. Like for example, I'll go ahead and copy this link, and let's just paste it a whole bunch of times here. Okay, so let's just say these are all different Google Drawing links. It would be a lot of labor to click on each link in order to see the Google Drawing. It might be better just to see the Google Drawing here. So since I have put that, that formula right here for this particular cell, I can just do this. I can go ahead and click on it. I can click on the little blue square in the lower right-hand corner, drag it down, and now you can see the image for each of the links that have been put in the cells. And you can make it bigger. Just kind of drag it down a bit and take a look at it. And you're able to see the drawings in one place without having to click on each link. And then you can give the student a grade, you can give the student feedback, but it's a great way to see an infographic that a student makes in one place, and it really helps your workflow in the classroom.